La 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 la. I love you. Sing it with me. La 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 means I love you.
It's Quinn's last night in the nursery. It's the last night. The nursery is the nursery.
Does she have PJs on or? Oh, right here.
Oh boy.
Last night in the nursery. Oh, you got a
This
book.
nursery was created in February and is now end of March 2023. It served a 4-year mission.
I'm done.
Oh,
Okay,
Quinn hates
I'm
when
sorry.
people touch her
Okay.
nose. It was originally painted to mustardy yellow, painted again. Charlotte moved in on the second or third night of her life and spent, what, about 18, 19 months in here? And Quinn is, what's that? You're 2 months shy of your birthday, so you spent 22 months in here. This nursery was more years than Charlotte's. Yep. The Manet will be moving to the new room. The crib will be moving to the new room. That will be, and that will be. Thank you very much, Nursery, for holding our girls so well. Charlotte, you know it's the final night of anyone sleeping in the nursery?
This is it. You don't have a
You
neighbor.
started it.
You don't have a neighbor on your wall anymore.
Now you and Quinny share the end of the hall.
Yeah.
You had this room, and then Quinny had this room, and tomorrow Quinn moves into her new room. What do you think about that?
Quinn is a grown up?
Yeah!
She's a big kid.
That's pretty exciting, isn't it? What do you think?
It goes from
Ooh.
Dave to Dave
Yeah.
and Dave.
That hair smells nice.
It smells so nice.
So pretty. I love you.
Okay, time to say goodnight.
Okay. Give me huggies. Last night. Babies.
I know.
2 whole babies.
I know.
Well,
Can you take that?
enjoy your last sleep, Quinn.
You want to read a story out of here? Yeah. Want to read Simba? This one? It was early morning at Pride Rock. Simba and Nala couldn't wait to go out and play. Let's go down the river, Nala said loudly. Shh, Simba whispered. We have to be quiet or Zazu will hear us. But it was too late. Zazu had been on the lookout for the young prince. Ah, there you are, Simba, Zazu said, landing in front of him. Come along, we have a busy day of training ahead of us. But Nala and I are about to go to the river, Simba complained. Nonsense, Zazu said. As a prince, you have certain responsibilities, young sire. We can't keep them waiting. Bye, Simba, Nala said. Have fun at Prince School. Maybe we can go to the river tomorrow. Not if Zazu has anything to say about it, Simba grumbled, watching as Nala bounded away. Zazu led Simba down to the watering hole where the animals of the Pridelands were taking turns drinking water. Part of a ruler's responsibilities is solving disputes between his subjects. A perfect example is the watering hole. Each animal needs to have a turn to drink, Zazu explained. See that herd of antelope? They have been here too long. It's the rhino's turn. You there, the bird said, yelling at the antelope. Simba listened for what felt like hours as Zazu talked on and on to the antelope. Finally, the lion cub saw a chance to escape. A herd of giraffes was leaving the water hole. If he could sneak out with them, he might still have time to play with Nala. Just when Simba thought he had gotten away, Zazu landed in front of him. And where do you think you're going? Zazu demanded. Come on, Zazu, we've been at the watering hole for hours. Can't I go play with Nala? Simba asked. But Zazu refused to let him go. A prince's job is never done, he insisted. Onward to our next stop. Zazu led Simba back to Pride Rock, where Mufasa was listening to his subjects' concerns. A king must listen to all the other animals, Zazu explained. You can learn a lot from your father. Who's that? Who is that? Simba's dad? Mufasa? Simba tried to pay attention. He listened as Mufasa advised the elephants to find new grazing grounds. He listened as the zebras worried about the upcoming rainy season. But soon the lion cub was just as bored as he had been at the watering hole. He started to fall asleep. Young sire, Zazu yelled angrily, pecking Simba awake. Were you paying attention at all? Simba yawned, shaking himself awake. He looked around. The other animals were gone. Mufasa just must have finished for the day. Yeah. I heard some of it, Simba replied. Frustrated, Simba flew off in the air. Come along, Simba. You aren't finished yet. Simba slowly followed as the bird led him away from Pride Rock. Soon they were walking past the river where Simba and Nala had planned to play that day. Simba looked for his friend, but he couldn't see her. Suddenly, Simba heard a yell. Did you hear that, Zazu? He asked. Hear what, Simba? Zazu asked. There was another yell. That, Simba said, running toward the river. Zazu flew after him. It was Nala. She had fallen into the fast-moving river and couldn't get out. Hurry, go get my father, Simba ordered Zazu. The bird flew away in search of Mufasa, but Simba knew there wasn't time to wait. Nala needed him now. Simba looked everywhere for a way to get his best friend. Finally, he saw a tree branch on the shore of the river. Nala, grab on, Simba yelled. He grabbed onto the tree branch in his mouth and moved it over the river. Nala reached out and grabbed a branch just in time. Simba pulled the branch back and dragged Nala out of the river. She was safe. Simba, Simba, Mufasa called, running to the river. Here, Dad, Simba said, panting. It's okay, I got Nala. Relieved, Mufasa and Zazu gathered the cubs and started back to Pride Rock. Zazu, Nala, can you give me a moment with Simba? Mufasa asked. Simba was worried. Was Mufasa angry at him for not paying attention to Zazu? Zazu told me about your day. I know that you want to play with your friend, but Zazu was trying to teach you important lessons about what it means to be king, Mufasa said. What did you learn at the watering hole? Yeah, we'll read that next. Mufasa asked. The rhinos follow the antelopes? Yes, no. And Zazu brought you to Pride Rock to show you the leader must be wise as well. But that last lesson you taught yourself. I did? Yes, my son, you rescued Nala and showed that a ruler must be brave. I'm so proud of you. He'll make a good king someday, sire, Zazu said, laying on Mufasa's shoulder. Mufasa smiled. Yes, he will. We can read that bunny story tomorrow. It's Bambi, the Winter Trail. Do you want to read a story out of here? All right. One more story and then time for bed, okay? Daniel loves fall. 105. It's a beautiful fall day in the neighborhood. Hi, neighbor, says Daniel. Look, do you see the leaves falling? Daniel loves everything about fall, but one of his favorite things is how the leaves are all different colors. Mom Tiger catches a leaf. That one's red like your sweater, she says. Daniel also loves the neighborhood fall festival, and it's happening tonight. Everyone is busy putting up decorations. It's going to be terrific, Daniel says. Even Trolley is decorated for fall. Daniel's friend Miss Elena can't wait to show us what her dad, Music Man Stan, is doing for the festival. Ta-da, she says proudly when she gets to the music shop. The storefront is covered in all kinds of fall decorations that Music Man Stan had made himself. Just about done, says Music Man Stan. It's beautiful. There's paper leaves around the windows, pine cones painted in fall colors, a scarecrow, a tower of pumpkins stacked on top of each other, and more. Daniel loves it all. Look, the pumpkin tower is taller than me, he says. All of a sudden, there was a very strong gust of wind. Whoa, it's so windy, Daniel says. Oh no, it's blowing everything away, says Miss Elena. They try to save the decorations, but the wind is too strong. The decorations are ruined. Can you fix them, Dad? Miss Elena asked, but Music Man Stan has to teach a piano lesson, so he might not have time. Don't worry about a thing, Mom Tiger says. We can fix the decorations. Now that's music to my ears, says Music Man Stan. Katerina Kitty Cat sees what's happening and brings new pumpkins from the shop. She and Daniel try to build a new tower like Music Man Stan did, but it keeps falling over. How are we going to build a pumpkin tower that's taller than us, Daniel says. Miss Lena tries to fix the scarecrow like Music Man Stan did, but it's really hard. I want the arms to be straight out the way that my dad had them, she says, but they're too floppy. Everyone is different. Mom Tiger tells them, you don't have to do things the same way. You just need to do your best. This time they all try to do their best instead of Music Man Stan's best. Daniel and Katerina make mini pumpkin towers, and Miss Elena arranges the scarecrow's floppy arms into a hug. Soon the sun sets and the sky turns orange. It's time for the fall festival to start and for Music Man Stan to see the new decorations. Ta-da! Miss Elena says proudly. Music Man Stan is thrilled. These decorations look better than ever, he says. We did our best, says Dana proudly, and it was the best fall festival yet. Okay. Time to sing a song and then time for bed. Hey, little vines. Hey, little vines. Every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me, blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Hey, little vine, hey, little vine, bless my homeland forever.